I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, October the 2nd, 2015. Thousands gathered today for the funeral of slain Israeli couple Eitam and Naama Henkin, who were murdered last night in the West Bank. The couple in their early 30s were driving with their 4 children last night between the settlements of Itamar and Elon Moreh around 9 o'clock local time, when 2 Palestinians opened fire with a handgun and a rifle. The parents were shot multiple times and pronounced dead at the scene by Magen David Adom paramedics. The children, aged 9, 7, 4, and 4 months, were physically unharmed. Among the thousands of mourners who came to pay their respects early this morning at the Givat Shaul Cemetery in Jerusalem, Israel's President Reuven Rivlin, who eulogized the couple and said that settlement building would not stop because of terror. Israeli security forces were out in full force in the West Bank today, searching for the suspects. The Abdel Kader El Husseini Brigades, a group affiliated with Fatah's Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigades, claimed responsibility for last night's attack. Israel's Army radio reported that hours after the attack, unidentified individuals set a Palestinian car near Ramallah on fire and wrote "Revenge, Henkin" on a nearby wall. No one was injured. The IDF was investigating. Ynet reports that a source in the IDF said that security forces dispatched to the West Bank were also there to control a very tense situation. Speaking from New York shortly after delivering his speech to the United Nations, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said of the brutal murders that it was a very difficult day for the State of Israel. He said it has been proven again that wild Palestinian incitement leads to acts of terrorism and murder, such as we have seen this evening. Last night, the U.S. State Department denounced the murders. Spokesman John Kirby said the United States strongly condemns the terrorist attack that took place late Thursday evening in the West Bank, adding, "We urge all sides to maintain calm, avoid escalating tensions in the wake of this tragedy, and work together to bring the perpetrators to justice." UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon called for restraint from both sides in his condemnation of the murders. United Nations Special Coordinator for the Middle East peace process, Nikolai Mladenov, issued a statement from Jerusalem saying there is nothing heroic about the killing of civilians. He said this tragic incident once again highlights the need for significant steps that help stabilize the situation, reverse the current negative trends, and restore hope that a just and lasting negotiated 2-state solution is possible. The European Union's foreign policy chief Federica Mogherini extended condolences to the Henkin family and said that the perpetrators must be brought to justice. Terror group Hamas, meanwhile, proclaimed the terror attack heroic. The Palestinian Authority has yet to comment on the attack. European Commission First Vice President Frans Timmermans announced yesterday that he would be the European Union's first envoy on anti-Semitism. Timmermans made the statement at an EU event in Brussels, attended by officials from the European Jewish Congress. Timmermans said that special coordinators for anti-Semitism and for anti-Muslim hatred would be appointed and would report directly to him. He said the importance we attach to fighting anti-Semitism and anti-Muslim hatred also means that we do not just want to listen to you and your concerns today, adding, "I want to be in direct control of this." He also noted that he'd be dealing with the, quote, "new anti-Semitism that sometimes tries to hide behind anti-Zionism." National Director of the Anti-Defamation League, Jonathan Greenblatt, welcomed the announcement by Timmermans. He noted the dramatic rise of anti-Semitic incidents in Europe over the last few years and said that while some national governments are taking decisive action, the European Commission also has a role to play, and we welcome the personal commitment of its second highest official. 4 Jewish Americans are among the 24 John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation Fellows, named on Tuesday to the class of 2015. The so-called Genius Grants award $625,000 fellowships annually to artists, scientists, intellectuals, and innovators. This year's class includes Princeton University historian Marina Rustow, who researches Jewish life in the medieval Middle East, author Ben Lerner, healthcare entrepreneur Gary Cohen, and visual artist Nicole Eisenman. And taking a look now at our programming for tonight, Friday, October the 2nd. Live Shabbat services are coming up at 6 o'clock from New York City's Central Synagogue, followed at 7:30 with klezmer and jazz from David Crocker. At 8 o'clock, Pulitzer Prize winner Lucinda Franks talks about her memoir, Timeless, Love Morgenthau and Me, with her husband, former Manhattan DA Robert M. Morgenthau, and former CBS News anchor Dan Rather, at the Skirball Center of Temple Emmanuel in New York City. Then at 9, comedian Deb Filler presents her show Punch Me in the Stomach. At 10 o'clock, Consul General of Israel in New York, Ido Aharoni, hosts Yael Perlov, daughter of David Perlov, and her filmmaking partner Yariv Moser, as they speak of David Perlov's legacy of documentary film. And at 10:30, popular Israeli singer Ehud Banai is featured on Musica. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, October the 2nd, 2015. I'm Teisha Bader. Shabbat Shalom.